All right, thank you for joining me again. This is Purple with Purple Plays Poorly, and we're back in to finish out Superliminal, and we're going to get back into it. We stopped just beyond the screen before, and if I remember correctly, this is you have to place the piece for the floor to become real, which means you also have to be on another piece before you can grab the one that you're currently on. So this is just a little bit of leapfrog right here, so we'll get that out of the way. If I could remember each time that I had to be on another color section before I drop onto that colored section. Because the hint area, the instinct is just to grab the piece as you're there, which obviously is not a good thing. I want to do it every single time. Alright, so we get over here. Gets us into this doorway here. And now I remember the drop. I do remember the box. What I do remember is that I can't make this big enough. Let me get this jump down. I can't make this big enough to reach that door. Alright, let's just... Okay, so you can't go around. So what I'm saying is if I make this big enough, if I do the aspect thing and I make it big, like, all right, it's super huge now, right? And I think I can barely get on it, but I can't make it big enough to reach that and still be able to get on it. So let's go. Shrink her down. Now there were spots. All right, let's go. Let's make it exist. Okay. Sweet. So it does exist. So you had to do it like the chess piece. So this is like the room with the ramp. So I can go back through here because it does exist. Nope, now it exists, right? Okay. So now, let's see if I can make the cheese wedge big enough. Because now I can make a ramp if I can make it big enough. And now this thing looks massive. I have to back all the way up. And there we go. Okay. Did I make it? Yep, I made it up far enough. Yes, I did. Okay. And a nice little jump. Am I going to fall through the floor again? Alright, so let's see how far we are. It looks like those will fall for eternity. Maybe this way. I'm probably... Ooh, yeah, see. Now, it seems like it wants me to go. They change perspective in each one? No, so they're always going to show the opposite. Oh, okay. That's all I got to do to get. See, that's not what I wanted to have happen. So now my question is, how do I get back up to that area? Is there a ramp still now? No. I guess I can just go all the way down because I can't go back up. Although the door was up there. Hidden door. Oh, God. If I turn too far, well, if I get it to go completely white, do I have to go? Does it go? Okay, it doesn't. All right, so now I'm just chasing a tunnel. Okay. So does this actually take me anywhere? Yes, it does. And I'm in the complete whiteout. Okay. Oh, crap. Are you telling me this is the end of the game and I made literally like 2 minutes away from finishing it? I guess I'm falling through. Okay. No matter where I look, nothing changes. Didn't expect a loading screen. Okay, this is familiar. 8 o'clock. News. I do remember this area because we went in here.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and by now you may have realised that all of this has happened exactly the way it was supposed to. You see, everyone who comes to the Institute does so because they feel that they are no longer in control of something important to them.
Did I just come back out?
But more often than not, the problem is not that the problems we face can be
On back level to level.
The problem is that we become so afraid of failure that we refuse to see our problems from a new perspective. And so we do the same things again and again and again. And therein, of course, we find exactly the failure.
Therein lies the rub. I remember this area vaguely. This is gonna be weird. Are you telling me I was literally minutes away from ending the game? This is kind of awesome. Because I forgot that half of these levels even existed.
Your life will always be a struggle, and you will always have problems.
Well, this is cheerful.
Today, you have the chance to see things differently. Even though it meant facing obstacles that seemed impossible at first, you thought outside the box, and you overcame them. Because you saw things from every angle, you understood them for what they really were. Because you kept moving forward, no matter how far off the path you were told you were headed, or how unexpected it became, you found your way.
I will admit there were some parts of the puzzle that were really creepy, and there were some parts of it that I took way longer than you saw in the video. There was a lot of cuts. The one room was ridiculous. I spent hours in it. And I do apologize that it did get cut this short. Can I take you with me? I like how it just cuts it.
In a few minutes,
there was a lot of stuff
back in the real world. And some part of you will say that none of this was real. So how could it have really meant anything? But just like the power of perspective itself, it will have been as real as you believed it to be. All you've got to do is wake up.
I'm kind of disappointed that I have to wake up now. I really enjoyed that game. As a matter of fact, I'm kind of disappointed that wasn't able to make it to short. But I do want to thank you for my multi-part journey. I do apologize that it took me that long to beat the game. But you know what? I really did enjoy that. I will have to say that my journey through finishing this game and just getting better at doing this, that was a journey. So, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see me do more videos like this on the puzzle, or even some adventure games or action games or whatever you want, let me know in the comments. But in the meantime, I will say this is probably the first one that I completed on a recording or a stream or anything posted up on YouTube that I really, really enjoyed. Whoever made this game, I'm sure your name already scrolled past and I wasn't paying attention. Congratulations. That game was awesome. Alright guys. Thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this very short video. And, I'll see you in the next one.